Hey everybody, it's me, the B-Man, and this episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Listeners get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/worldrecord.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/worldrecord for 10% off your first month.
Take it from me and Hellman. Give it a shot. Yo, Hellman.
Yeah.
Do you know what's spookier than seeing a black cat on Halloween?
No, what?
Seeing a super hairy pube area and trimming your balls with anything other than Manscaped.
Ooh, go from a bite-sized candy bar to a king-sized candy bar and join the 2 million men worldwide by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code WRP.
That's right. Go to manscaped.com. Put in the code WRP. You get 20% off your entire order and free shipping. Now, let's get rid of them pubes. You like that?
That's funny that you asked Liz to be on it, because last night I was thinking that we should call her because you haven't been on it in so long.
I know. It's been ages.
Well, we were in a feud.
Got my keyboard out, I see.
We brought it out for you.
Never fucking end. Everyone's fighting off me.
Is it
that your hand?
Well, let's save it for the podcast because I don't know. Yeah, the hand. Well, we do have a fake hand too.
Oh yeah, my hand. I have a hand.
We have a fake hand too now. Is that okay?
Shut up.
And then okay, so I'm just going to start.
There's your hand.
I'm just going to start the podcast by playing our theme. We have a new theme. So this is our new theme for the podcast. So everybody, welcome to the World Record Podcast. This is our theme song. I'm going to make that be your theme song. I should have let that be a surprise. Okay, you don't think you're not? Are you mad about the keyboard? We sing songs.
You know, I like it.
Okay.
Do it.
Because you don't sing songs with your keyboard ever, right?
Oh, honey, you have no idea.
On stage?
Honey, you've got no clue, Brendan.
When did you start talking like that?
I've been making so much music
your
lately.
Your hand is in a sleeve.
I'm not kidding. I've been making what?
Your hand is in a sleeve.
Yeah.
It looks more real that way.
Yeah, it does. I've never seen it in a sleeve.
I'm just like everyone else.
Yeah, right. No, I'm not saying you're not capable, but like when you're on stage, I haven't. I'm not like, I haven't seen every performance, but I've never seen you like sing a song on stage for real.
Okay. I have a song called Morongo.
Okay,
you know
right, yeah.
No,
but that's like with a beat.
It's about Casino Morongo.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a poem. It's like a depressing poem, but there's like the chorus is the same as that commercial. Did you ever see that commercial, Amanda? That's like more, Morongo.
Of course, she grew
You know
up.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like that, and then it's like other things woven into that.
Should we take bets on whether or not Aaron's recording?
No, I'm gonna say he's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's not.
He's not.
I've been recording for a full 2.5 minutes.
Oh shit! Look at
No
Aaron.
way. Wait, Aaron,
Aaron's on the ball
did you get
today.
Kybella yet?
He got Kybella.
The implication that I need it is both accurate and harsh.
He got Kybella on his nutsack. No, she's talking about the mask, dude. Don't be so sensitive.
Oh right, I keep forgetting that too. I was like,
Don't be
damn.
so sensitive because you really need Kybella.
You know what, Aaron?
She's saying it in a joke way.
Hold on. You should say you're not recording because like that's what Paul Thomas Anderson does.
Oh,
He doesn't tell the actors when he's filming, so then he like gets good performances because it's like you know what I'm saying?
Okay, well let's just start. I mean, I guess we've already started. Should we go to the logo? I mean, we don't even really need to do that.
Go to the logo.
Can I just say, Aaron, I would not be able to pick you out of a crowd.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen him.
I don't know.
We can undo the logo. I feel like we'll just put the logo at the. I feel like we started already, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever. Let's just okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, ladies. Maybe let's do the logo. We'll just start now, and then Lizzy, I'll introduce you with your theme song.
Brendan, I've been delivering A+.
You're thinking of the other podcast you did earlier. All right, ready? And here we go.
Should we wait for A Train to finish eating? I'm not done.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm eating my peanuts, baby.
Eating your penis?
Peanuts.
Wow. You ate
Peanuts.
penis. You're eating penis.
Yeah.
Well, guess what I'm having for breakfast today? Aaron, can you show this? George Lopez Brewing Company Agria e Fresco. It is hibiscus-infused sour ale. There we go. Because the B-Man didn't eat breakfast today, and I got here and all they have are week-old cupcakes. And
Yeah.
You have to go in the supply
beer.
closet. That's where the good stuff is. Trail mix, fruit snacks, chewy chocolate bars,
penis.
peanuts.
So A-Train, you want to sing a song welcoming everybody? We said that in the last podcast. We'll do a song every episode.
We did?
Yeah.
Welcome to our podcast. It's time to start the show. Welcome to our podcast. Don't you know? Don't go. You just got to the podcast. Now we're gonna start and say, welcome to the podcast. It's Lizzy.
Lizzy Cooperman.
No, wait. That's not how we intro Lizzy.
You said sing a song.
Ladies and
Here's
gentlemen,
Lizzie's song.
Yeah.
we have a podcast guest today. Liz Cooperman. Cooperman Tires. And you have big news. Cooperman Tires is in all of the Home Depot chains
Yeah.
starting November 1st.
That's right. Starting November 1st, it's so crazy. I feel like I manifested it actually because I was doing Tony Robbins, and he said every day write down 3 ways to make money, just things that come to your mind.
Yeah.
And one of them was, what if I introed Fruit Roll Up with the president of Home Depot, who's now a close friend of mine, Thor Wagerson.
Yeah, it's trans. President of Home Depot is trans. I'm not even joking.
Thor.
Oh, really?
Thor's
Yeah.
his name for real? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, we can call him.
Here's 1 hour of the Home Depot song. Should I just play this the whole episode?
No.
Real quiet.
Well,
I mean, it's your song.
right. I know.
Wait, are you having second thoughts about Thor now?
No, I like Thor. I'm very grateful. So basically now they met and then we all started talking. So now they're carrying kiwi and grape at Home Depot. If you go there now, Cooperman Tires, promo code Hydroplane 2021, you'll get 20% off.
Damn. That's a
20%.
good
That's a
fucking
lot.
deal.
Because tires are expensive.
Tires are a lot. I went to get a tire replaced and it was almost $200. And Brendan was like,
Yeah.
you're getting ripped off. So I called 3 other tire places and they're like, no, that's how much it would be.
They're like, we're also in the business
yeah.
of ripping ladies off.
Well,
so
listen,
we're going
there's
to
a
just go
short-
along
there's
with
a
our
short-
cohort.
There's a shortage of everything, it seems, today. So everything's really expensive.
The supply chain is messed up. Liz, do you know anything about this supply chain?
The thing is, I have an assistant now who keeps track of my books and stuff like that. So I'm kind of just out. I'm more just the face of it now.
The face of the supply chain? Oh, of the Cooperman Tires.
Yeah, and then Gran Tranboth, who's my assistant, is doing out the books and stuff.
Oh, yeah? Now, have you ever cooked the books?
I've never cooked the books.
I don't even know. What is that? Do you know what that means, Hellman?
That's when you're like money laundering and you make it, I don't know, you change stuff around to make it seem like you're making more money or you're making less money. I would know the first
Oh,
one about it.
yes.
That's what
I know what
Skylar
that
does
is.
in Breaking Bad.
Oh,
When I was 15, my very first job ever was at a restaurant in Minneapolis, an Italian restaurant called Polo Italia, and people kept calling, asking to talk to the owner, and they said, if anyone asks for Jim, just say he's not here. But he was like pacing around the restaurant sweating,
Oh, God.
and it turned out he was indicted for bank fraud because he was adding zeros to people's credit card, to people's checks.
Well, you're going to get caught
if you're-
that way.
Huh?
You're going to get caught doing that.
Right.
Because unless somebody's crazy rich, like Dane Cook, when didn't his brother Was it his brother?
Yep.
I don't know
His
this
brother stole like millions of dollars from Dane Cook, but he's making so much money, he doesn't realize that like
He didn't even
$4
notice.
million is missing.
Wow.
But like most people going to some
That's
Italian
fucked.
restaurant,
Stealing from your
Right.
family.
you're gonna be like,
dude.
that wasn't. Wait,
they
it
paid
wasn't five.
$5,000 for breadsticks.
I mean, why would you add
mean,
a zero of all things?
If it's all you can eat breadsticks, that's a pretty fair price.
That's so true, Hellman. Why would you add zeros? It would be
that makes it
like
so
would
much
be like,
more. Like, just add like $10 to it or something.
Well,
you know?
because once
Oh,
you
I
ring
thought
it
you
up.
were saying.
Oh, what?
What?
Sorry, Brendan. Can I speak even though I'm female?
Yeah.
When Brendan gives you permission. Yes.
No, she's doing what she's doing is like it's a patriarchy thing. Let me explain it to you guys. So like Liz, I mean, she probably understands what she's doing because it's her joke, but it's like she's like making a joke about like the patriarchy and how men kind
Do you
of
have any
dominate
ideas like
conversations
how to punch it up or how to make it that even funnier?
But she's kind of saying like, let me explain it to you. I guess mansplain this to you guys.
Right. Well, what I'm asking
Yeah.
is, do you men are funnier than women? So do you have any ideas on how to punch it up?
Yeah.
I get that a lot. A lot of guys telling me how to punch up.
Just talk about being on your period.
That's all I talk about. That's all I know. Period.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Liz. I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's okay. I'm also feel like it's being a freegan too. Sometimes I feel like people don't take me seriously. Especially, I don't know. There are a lot of in my dumpster diving community. There's a lot of. I guess there's a hierarchy in there too, but.
Is there like a president of the dumpster dive?
You're looking at her.
Is it like it's like a whole underground society where you guys
This
get
is
around?
kind of the music for freegans.
It is a good
Yeah,
soundtrack
kinda.
to any kind of. We should make a short film, and this is the soundtrack.
All I know is Brendan has told me, he's like, oh, Lizzy always puts that song on her stories. It's so annoying.
I didn't
It
say
is-
that. I don't say it's annoying.
No, the song is annoying. Not that you put it on. It's funny that you put it on. But the
No,
song is just like, oh, it's so weird.
I'm kind of jealous that like because it is. That's such a good. I think it's very funny that you have co-opted this song because it is something that I've always. Like you see that if you watch any television or sporting event, you're going to see a Home Depot commercial, and they've been using that dumb song for like
Forever.
years now.
I just say I didn't know what it was, and I think it was one of the first options. You know, when you pick music on there,
yeah.
and I was just like, "Oh, I like this," and then I realized it was Home Depot.
Doesn't it say Home
I'm like-
Depot theme?
Yeah, if you go on like Instagram Music,
Yeah,
yeah,
I see because it has the little bug of the. It's like
It
Home
says it up
Depot.
the top.
Yeah,
It says
yeah.
Home Depot
Right.
theme song.
So what were you
Right.
saying before I rudely interrupted you with my mansplanation about?
it was a meat explanation.
Did
I
they-
said, "Can I still speak even though I'm freegan?"
Yeah, I used to be freegan.
Really?
Yeah, but then
What'd you get?
What did I get like disease wise that made me stop?
Did you get mercury poisoning?
No, what had happened was that the Walmart that I would do most of my dumpster diving from, they started poisoning the food that they were throwing away
So
they
that-
didn't like
'cause they didn't
freegans.
want
They didn't want
anybody
anybody
to
to
take it.
have it.
They wanted it to go
Oh,
straight to
damn.
the dump.
That is like another. Well, I don't want to get on one of my soapboxes.
Uh-oh, what now?
I kind of want to hear it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hey, it's me, the V-Man, with one of my rants. Are you sick of grocery stores, Walmarts, and all these other restaurants and stuff throwing food away? Why not just give it to people who are hungry? Who cares? Just because you have a job and you paid for dinner, why should you be pissed that a homeless guy got it the same thing for free? He lives on the streets. He has a fucking weird foot with all kinds of fucking crazy toenails and dirt all over his body. And you're pissed off because he got a free meal? Fuck you. You're a piece of shit.
I wonder where that...
And also people who complain about people getting free health care just because you just decided to get some shitty job that you hate for 40 years so you can get free health care for your fat wife and shitty kids. That's not anybody else's fault. That's on you, dickhead. So let other people have free health care. It's not our fault that you got a job at some fucking factory and got your 401k stolen by some crooked bankers who own the government. Fuck you. Eat shit and die.
I was gonna say.
And another thing.
Well, it's also people who like paid off their student loans, and they're like, loan forgiveness shouldn't happen because I had to pay off my student loans.
My dad had to pay off my student loans, so you shouldn't get. That's the whole.
Yeah, that's.
And that's
I don't
kind
know
of,
where that where that mindset came from. It's like, well, fuck you, shouldn't get it for free because I had to do it.
It's easy to get people to be like that. I feel like
wonder
that's
what
the
that is.
vaccine argument at this point.
Yeah,
Where
I
people are
got
just
it.
like,
Come on,
listen,
you have
we
to
all
get it
did what we were
too.
told. You fucking do what you're told too.
It's not fair that you get to do everything we get to do.
Yeah.
I don't know where that mindset's from. It's like
It's called childish behavior.
liberalism or something.
Are you going to eat the whole podcast? Is that?
Am I going to eat the whole podcast? It's a podcast. You can't eat it, dummy.
All right, you got me there. Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
that's
I'm hungry,
1 point.
bitch.
That's 1 point.
By the way, one of your fans asked me for a cameo, and they were like, mention WRP or anything having to do with the show or whatever.
Really? Are you on Cameo?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. I was on Cameo as Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I was doing tarot as Ruth Bader Ginsburg on there.
Yeah.
And then she died, and I felt like, oh, it's a little inappropriate, you know?
Yeah.
That's wrong. I think it's even more appropriate.
Well, now I feel like enough time has passed, but so now I'm just back on there as me.
Enough time has passed to where it's not as lucrative as it would have been. Like right after she died, you would have been raking in the dough.
No,
off
because people,
her
you could have been like,
getting canceled.
yeah, you could have gotten canceled. That would have
I
been
guess
cool.
so, yeah.
You don't see a
But-
lot of women canceled these days. Sorry, continue.
But anyway, if they're listening, I was on 1 hour of sleep. I was in the condo in Denver, and I like, are you on Cameo, you guys?
No.
No.
We have integrity and self-respect.
We should, though.
I'm just kidding.
Make some extra cash.
It just seems like, yeah, you know what? I should get off my high horse and just. I mean, it's just kind of like I don't want to.
You don't want to be that accessible to
there's
people.
the accessibility. Well, not even the access. I'm super accessible, but
Can I just say, like, I felt like I didn't give them what they were looking for. Like, we were laughing when we made it,
yeah.
and then afterward, I was like, I don't know if that was worth $30. Like, watching.
Who's
'Cause
we?
basically, what?
Who's we? You said we were laughing when we made it. Did you
Oh,
make it
me
with-
and Annie. I was featuring for Annie Letterman in Denver.
Yeah.
And we were kind of having fun in a mood, and we're like just walking around the condo, like throwing balls around and stuff.
Yeah.
And that was like,
So you don't
You disappointed our fans.
Do you have their phone numbers? Should we call them?
I have a message from them. Oh my God, that's a really good idea. I don't have their phone number. This isn't live streamed, is it?
No.
No, but next week's will be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe
this is
we could call
episode
him next
99.
week. It was for his brother, and I guess he said last year you did a great one for my brother. Do it again. And usually they'll say like, "Thank you so much, my brother loved it," but this one was just like radio silence.
Yeah. Well, if it's, maybe they didn't want Annie Letterman. So it's Letterman, not Lederman.
Right.
You learn something new every day. I think I knew
Letterman,
that.
like, oh, she's
Oops.
David Letterman's daughter.
Well, it's spelled different.
Anyway.
No, I think they're related, or it's his
Is he-
uncle.
can I tell you?
Is he David Letterman's daughter?
No. Did you guys know Mercury went out of retrograde yesterday?
Yeah, we're
Yep.
all about that.
So everything's back to normal, right?
Oh, it is?
But what happened? I don't understand even what happens in Mercury retrograde. Why is everyone like, Mercury's retrograde?
That's why you can't eat fish.
Oh, because Fukushima?
Yeah.
Exactly. Also, everything goes backwards. Like, it's supposed to mess things up. Like you're supposed to be late for things, and your phone. Did you have any electronic problems with your phone or anything?
Well, Amanda's always in Mercury retrograde because she's always late and she can never find her phone.
Is it really?
I'm not always late. I wasn't late today.
I'm not. I'm just talking about in general. Thank
Okay,
you.
so that's
everybody. See, everybody
one-
agrees with me.
Okay, so one dig on Amanda. Let's keep track,
dig?
Aaron. That's one. That's the first one.
What? How's that a dig? I'm stating facts.
There
You're like
will be
upwards of an hour late
about
for
20 of
everything.
those by the end of the.
You're like an hour late for everything. Thank
No,
you,
I'm
everyone.
not.
I'll just drop an explosion in there because that was a truth bomb.
Okay, well, I'm not, but whatever.
Okay. When we went and had lunch with Vic Berger and his wife, what time did the lunch start
really?
and what time did you get there?
I don't know why.
Truth bomb.
No, because Brendan brings things up where it's like, it's not that. What was I doing?
Truth bomb.
Oh, yeah,
That's my new
he likes
catchphrase.
to leave out everything that I do beforehand. He wakes up, he gets dressed, he comes to the podcast. I have to get Marley. I wake up, I make breakfast for Marley, breakfast for the baby. I pump. I have to get dressed. I get Marley dressed. I get the baby dressed. I take Marley to school. I drop the baby off at my mom's. I get breakfast. It's like so unfair and like not true. It's really annoying
let's
when you do
take
that.
it down a notch.
No, because then you bring something up and then I
Well,
defend myself
no.
and you're like, now let's stop.
Now you're
let's
bickering.
change the-
Now you're starting to bicker
you
on the
started
podcast.
it. Lizzy, who started it?
I
Who brought it up?
Who dropped the truth bomb? Number one. And Lizzy, you're a woman. You probably do this too. If anybody kind of critiques
Yeah,
you
then
or
you change
points
the
out
subject.
something that you did wrong,
Right. You're not.
turn it
You,
around.
all you have to do
You
is
turn
just
it around.
accept,
You go on the attack.
No,
That's what all women do.
no, it's called defending yourself.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
not called flipping
okay.
it around and going on the attack.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
so stupid.
Isn't it, Lizzy?
Yeah.
Lizzy?
I'm thinking about dumpster diving. Sorry, I'm getting hot. My stomach's rumbling.
When you drive past
You ever find smoothies in the dumpster? I'd throw this away for
No.
you. If you were here,
Wait.
I'd put it in the trash and you could have the rest.
Can I ask you a gross question, Amanda? Mm-hmm. When you give birth, does the mucus plug? Did you see it?
Yeah.
Does it look like, my sister was like, she goes, Liz, it looked like a banana strawberry smoothie.
Mine wasn't that
Amanda's
thick.
was black.
It looked like
It was black as coal.
it looked like cover your ears, boys.
No,
Boys, don't listen.
don't even say
it.
it.
looked like it was just like discharge with some pink in it.
Don't even.
Kind of like
Okay, so yeah,
It's not
that's what that was.
mucusy.
That
Hey,
checks
ladies
out
and
then.
gentlemen, thank you. That was another
No, it's like
episode
mucus.
of the World Record Podcast starring Brendan Walsh. We'll be back next week with some cool stuff and some rockin' tunes. So stay
Guys.
tuned. We'll talk to you next
you
time.
guys. I'm still talking to Lizzy.
What?
We'll return after these messages.
Hey, Hellman, could you stop picking your nose for a second and listen up?
What?
Is something preventing
I
you?
wasn't picking it. I was itching it.
Well, listen, maybe BetterHelp can help you out with your nose picking problem. BetterHelp.com/world record. It is therapy that you can do from the comfort of your own home.
Yeah, I mean, I go to therapy. I think it's important to take care of your mental health, and this BetterHelp.com is cool. It matches you with your own therapist. They have counselors specialized in depression, stress, anxiety, all kinds of stuff.
Relationships.
Yeah, we might
could-
need that. We
maybe
could
we
use
could do
that.
that together.
We could, for real, we could.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're going to try it. You should try it too. It's confidential, convenient, professional, affordable. You can go to their website and there's testimonials posted daily there.
Nice.
And as a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor, BetterHelp.com/world record.
Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health.
Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/world record. Give it a shot. We're going to give it a shot too.
We are.
Hey, Hellman, you know what?
What?
It was just Aaron's birthday, and guess what I got him?
What'd you get him?
I got him the Manscaped 4.0 performance package.
No way.
Aaron, tell her.
It's amazing. I used to have the Lawnmower 2.0,
Yeah.
This came with the 4.0, which has wireless charging.
Nice.
It's waterproof.
Awesome.
It's got a light on it for some of the darker parts of you.
Go camping. Aaron can trim his balls, shave his balls while he's camping.
So the lawnmower is for ball shaving.
Yeah, trim it.
What about the weed whacker? What's that all about?
Aaron, did you use the weed whacker?
I did. It's a nose and ear hair trimmer. I don't have ear hair, thankfully, but everyone's got nose hair. Used it.
Gross.
Works better than anyone I've ever had before.
Nice.
I believe it's also waterproof and has the same skin-safe technology, which I have to focus on, is really important because you get in there and you can really cut your giblets if you're not careful.
Aaron has sensitive ball skin. And Aaron, did you seal the deal with Manscaped's liquid formulations, their crop preserver ball deodorant and crop reviver ball toner?
I mean, let's just say this. I've never smelled better.
Amanda, I'm going to use your real name for this.
What?
Your boy Aaron sitting over there with freshly shaved balls, smelling like a daisy, with all kinds of oils and perfumes and ointments. And guess what, listener? You can get that too if you go to manscaped.com, put in the code WRP. You get 20% off your entire order plus free shipping with the code WRP at manscaped.com.
Listen, that's 20% off and free shipping with the code WRP at manscaped.com.
Say trick or treat to your beautiful new Halloweeny with Manscaped.
Now, back to our program.
You guys,
What?
I'm sensing a little bit of stress. Can we do an exercise?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
One of you, I'm picking up this book. It's called Enlightenment Unveiled by Jen Ward.
Okay. Oh, you did this for me on my birthday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you guys to say stop, and we're going to turn to a page, and
Stop.
that's going to be the healing mantra for the rest of the show.
Stop.
She hasn't started yet, you stupid ass.
Oh my God, Brendan. No, I did.
Okay.
Okay, Brendan, this is what I want you to repeat back to me.
Okay.
I release the pain and trauma of dying in all moments.
I release the pain and trauma of dying in all moments.
Oh my God, I feel way better now.
Okay, wait, what's my mantra? I want one.
Say it, Brendan.
Wait.
I actually did feel that created some kind of catharsis.
I
Okay,
release the
Amanda.
pain and trauma of
Amanda.
dying in all moments.
No, you say stop.
Stop.
Okay, yours is kind of
Messed up.
okay.
It's going to say stop turning the tables whenever.
Shut up. So annoying.
I'm not annoying, actually.
Okay, what is it, Liz? Lizzy.
I release being a stranger to myself in all moments.
Ooh.
I release being a stranger to myself in all moments.
See? So when somebody says you're an hour late for everything, just be like, oh yeah, that is me.
I'm
It's not a
this
stranger.
close to literally leaving. Stop.
I think it's interesting that you picked the stranger too, because I have this hand.
Yeah, what is up with that hand?
I love that hand.
Oh, can I tell you something else crazy?
But there was an accident
Yeah.
at the tire factory. Yeah.
Well, this morning I said, Brendan, like, do you want me to bring anything to the podcast? And he said, yes, I want you to have a monologue prepared. And I looked up my favorite monologue, which I've actually done before. I performed it once, which is Nicolas Cage in Moonstruck. Have you guys seen that movie?
Yes.
Not really.
I just watched it recently,
I
actually.
don't think I ever watched
Okay,
the
well,
whole thing.
he lost his hand.
Right.
He
Oh, yeah.
did.
That's right. He's got like a glove the whole movie, right?
And I looked
He's
it
got,
up
like,
and
a
I was
wooden
like, this
hand.
is wild. He is in the ovens and he's like, they say life is bread, and I make bread and I shove it into this stinking oven, and he's like, and you want to marry my brother, right? And then he talks about how his brother came in to talk to him, distracted him, and he sliced his hand in a bread slicer.
Yeah, and then that's why his fiance left him.
Yes, you remember.
I really did just watch it like a few months ago. Because I'd always
you?
wanted to watch it. Yeah. And then they go to the opera.
Yes.
It's so cute. I have to watch it again almost.
That's 100% a movie for girls, right?
He goes, have you come
Yeah,
for
it's-
my brother Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah, why? And she's like, can we go someplace to talk? Okay.
This isn't a monologue if there's other
Oh,
people talking.
okay, wait, hold on. hold on.
Lizzie's going to just read the script. Live table read of Moonstruck.
Okay. Have you come for my brother Johnny? I have no life. I have no life. My brother Johnny took my life from me. And now he's getting married. He has his. He's getting his. And he wants me to come. Right, Manda? What is life? They say bread is life. And I bake bread, and I sweat and shovel this stinking dough in and out of this hot hole in the wall, and I should be so happy, huh? Sweetie? You want me to come to the wedding of my brother? Where's my wedding, huh? Chrissy, over by the wall, bring me the big knife. I'm gonna cut my throat.
Thanks, that was
I
great.
want you to see this.
Oh,
Beehole, I want you to see this. You can watch me kill myself so you can tell my brother Johnny on his wedding day, all right? She won't do it. Do you know about me, Rymanda? Hellman, you know about me? Nothing is nobody's fault, but things happen. 5 years ago, I was engaged to be married, and Johnny came in here. He ordered bread for me, and I said, okay, some bread. And I put my hand in the slicer, and it got caught because I wasn't paying attention. The slicer chewed off my hand. And it's funny because when my fiance found out about it, she left me with another man. I ain't no freaking monument to justice. I lost my hand. I lost my bride. Johnny has his hand. Johnny has his bride. You want me to take my heartache, put it away, and forget? It's just a matter of time before a man opens his eyes and gives up his one dream of happiness.
I love that.
Oh, come on.
And then they make love, and
No,
then they fall in love.
Rymanda, I want you to take my hand and get in my bed.
That's
A wolf without a
that little
head.
hand.
that's a total chick flick.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. yeah,
it's romantic.
Right.
So it's only for
Four
girls.
Weddings and a Funeral, another girl movie. No guys have seen that.
I've
My
never
Big
seen
Fat
that.
Greek Wedding.
Oh, that's
Is
the
that
best.
about a fat girl getting married?
Yeah, I mean, she's not. It's not about her being fat.
Oh, is it Kathy Najimy?
No, it's Nia Vardalos.
Kathy Najimy? Lizzie, do you know Kathy Najimy?
No, I've never seen that movie.
You've never seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
I started it. I remember them being at the restaurant.
It's so
And then I remember part of it
good.
was someone looking out the window. Isn't there a sister who looks out the window and she's like, Muriel. Oh no, I'm thinking of Muriel's wedding. And she goes, Muriel,
Same.
you're crazy.
Four Weddings and a Funeral. Muriel's Wedding.
She's like,
My Big Fat
Muriel.
Greek Wedding. All movies
very
I will
good
never
classic
see.
movies.
Now, Liz, you were just in Denver.
Yes.
And how was it? How was the time?
It was so fun. I did not have a Denver omelet.
Okay.
It was so fun.
Did you guys have like an Airbnb or something?
Said the condo.
The condo there
Oh.
is insane, actually. It's this big condo that's kind of decorated in this like pop art
Yeah.
style.
But it's still
But
filthy.
we just, yeah.
Is it still in that high rise? Is it the
It's-
same one
yeah.
that they've always had?
I don't know. This was my first time there, and it was very last minute. Like Annie FaceTimed me, and I said, "Oh, I really want to, start traveling and doing the road." And she said, "Why don't you feature for me this weekend?"
Oh, nice.
That's a good
Yeah.
combo. I would love to. I'd go see you guys. That sounds like fun.
It was I think it was kind of a wild show.
Yeah, like a lot of
and we have
fun and
different energies,
silly-
so it was
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
was the so good turnouts? Good
It was packed out.
packed out. Yeah, that's a good club. That's one of the best. Should we call the club and see how it went?
And look at that, two women on the bill, and it was
We'll
packed
call
out.
and we'll,
bitch.
yeah, you know what, Amanda, you can say that you were
I'm
happy to
Annie.
see two women.
Oh,
And
we've been meaning to get her on too.
yeah, she's asked to come on a few times. and we've never.
Comedy Works.
Hey. Is
Hi.
this Denver
Hi.
Comedy Works?
This is Denver Comedy Works.
My wife and I went to the shows this past weekend. We had a really good time.
Which shows were that? Which clubs did you go to?
It was
The Annie Letterman shows?
Yeah, Annie Letterman, and she had an opener named Lizzy Cooperman, who my wife enjoyed.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Well,
We didn't do
come to expect that level. What?
We didn't fill out a comment card, so we thought we would call later and let you know.
Oh, great. That's great. Yeah. Listen, I could put that with the other comment cards. I have them right here.
Okay. Do you need our names?
So your name
Beeman?
is what?
Well, can I put in, I don't want to be, my wife enjoyed the show. She's a woman because she liked that it was two women. But I didn't,
cool.
I wasn't personally, and this is nothing against her, but I wasn't crazy about Lizzy Cooperman.
Oh, yeah. We actually got a few comments about her.
Positive comments?
I mean, listen, it's kind of my job to keep that private, but yeah, like, there was some positive, but others had a difference of opinion.
Like, what was the worst? Oh, did she hang
She
up?
hung up. You're so mean.
Oh, no. Call her back. Call her back.
You're so mean.
She walked away when you started.
Oh, well, I wish I would have seen that.
You're so mean. You have to call her.
Yeah. Okay, she's not going to answer that.
She's going to be crying.
Skype. Stop Skype.
She's going to be
Lizzy?
crying.
Hi.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Well, this blew up in our face.
So mean. Sean, you're still there.
Yeah. Hey, Sean.
I'm still here. Hey, now I feel really bad.
She hung up.
Should you call her?
Well, that's what we're trying to
I
do, but
tried.
her phone's, she's not answering.
Yeah.
You should just text her.
I did.
Oh. You're so mean.
Liz. Lizzy?
Are you okay?
Lizzy, it's Sean O'Connor.
Prove it. Prove it to me.
Sean, are you still on the line?
I want to work
Wait,
there
Sean-
again.
did
I was
Sean
like,
hang
Brendan,
up?
please don't.
Sean, are you there? Well, wait,
It
how
was
did you
not
call
Brendan.
in?
I know who that was. I know who that was.
It was Sean O'Connor.
It's Sean O'Connor.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it
Lizzy,
was.
what-
Sean
what-
or Lizzy, I wouldn't lie to you.
Sean.
I would never lie to you. It was Sean O'Connor, and I don't know what happened.
I don't
to
know
him.
why he's still on the line. I'll call him back.
You guys are the worst.
It was Brendan's idea.
I was like, I can't handle this because I'm too sensitive, and I had such a great weekend. I just was like, I can't hear it.
Well, that's when you hung up. I was like, oh no.
You guys know I get like that. I hung up almost when you told.
Well, Aaron didn't have the
911,
camera
I
on
wanted to
you.
call
I
the
was telling Aaron didn't have the camera on you, so I couldn't see your reaction. And by the time he put the camera on
Comedy
you,
Works.
shut up, Sean.
Sean, I
just
hung up.
kidding.
I am too sensitive for
I know.
this show.
No, I'm sorry.
I should have advised him against it. That was my bad. I should have known better.
This was Brendan's idea. He text messaged me an hour ago asking me if I would prank you, and then I said okay, and then he gave me a script, and I'm so sorry.
I did not give him a script. Listen, what I just was thinking, I was so excited you were on, and that the 911 call is one of the fun. That just made me laugh so hard when you thought that when Sean was 911. It was just a
I'm
fleeting.
upset.
What?
I'm a little upset because I wrote a bunch of comments, and now I can't read them.
I know.
Shit.
It
Can
took
we
a while.
We can't fake it, can we?
No, it's okay. We could just
No.
go through it. What are some of the
here.
comments, Sean?
One just says, "What the fuck?" and And then another one says opener, more like nopener.
Then maybe she would have realized it was a joke. He would have realized.
Well, I liked because Sean, when I texted Sean and I said maybe she was just at the Denver Comedy Mercs. Maybe we'll just call and you can make believe you're them, and I'll just ask about the comments or something. And Sean said he was going to say that you freaked everybody out.
See, the thing is, I would have bought that as the truth.
Oh.
You know? But we
but
had
then I would have said.
I just
"It's
felt like
a
if he's
joke."
gonna say something bad, I can't handle it in my heart because I had a good time, and
know.
I just can't think about it. I'm too fragile.
I'm sorry, and I wouldn't have. You know what? I don't want to throw Aaron under the bus. We should have talked about it, but I couldn't. The camera wasn't on you, so I couldn't see how you were reacting until right at the very end. So
Until
if
you
I
hung
saw
up.
you like walk away, I would have ended it right there. So it was a miscommunication.
Oh, you know what? I actually walked away to turn my heat off.
Yeah. I was more like
I've been broiling this whole time. So
yeah.
I turned it
I
up
was
to
just more
76.
like I didn't want her to miss the joke.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to see her. We should have just talked about it before. I didn't think
You
about
set
it.
your heater to
Sean,
76.
Weirdly, you sound exactly like the manager at Comedy Works. That's the other thing is when you picked up, I was like, oh, it's Colton.
Yeah. I mean, me and him are voice twins, so I'm sorry. The worst part is like I auditioned for Brendan 6 times over the course of the last week for this role, and I just really feel like I did a good job, and now I'm embarrassed that I hurt
You did
someone's
too
feelings.
good of a job, Sean.
Well,
so
I mean,
it's not all bad.
In your defense, Hannibal Buress got the part, but then he was unavailable at the last minute, so I had to go to you. You were my you were my third choice.
Oh, who's the second?
Chris D'Elia, but he apparently is embroiled in some kind of scandal that I didn't know about.
Oh, that sucks. Hannibal got LASIK. I think that's pretty cool.
Did he?
That's a scandal.
Hannibal Buress
my
got
God.
LASIK.
Are you okay, Lizzy?
Liz, did we
I'm
just...
sorry I keep calling you Liz.
Well,
Brendan
now-
calls you Liz as a joke, and then I say it. I'm sorry.
Here's
Your
the
name's
weird
Lizzy.
thing about it is that then I feel bad for ruining the
No.
prank.
Why? The whole thing is for you to react sincerely. We just weren't expecting
Yeah.
you to get so
You
upset.
are very, and I don't want to sound like a bully, but I guess maybe it is. I just think you're fun.
totally.
Like you're fun. I think it's fun to joke
To a
around with
point.
you like that. Like you're,
And
it's fun to mess with your emotions. No, I just feel like you're so like. You have good reactions, and you're like so like, you know, like you're like
Animated, yeah.
animated and
Okay,
funny.
okay.
So I'm like, oh, it's funny too. It's like like messing with your mom. Not that you're like, but it's like somebody that you know is gonna be like, ah! or
Well, what's crazy about the Comedy Works thing is like I want to go back there, So even you dialing them, I was like, oh no, like don't call them. 'Cause
Yeah.
You want to just go, okay, I did a good job. I didn't say anything weird to anyone. I laughed.
yeah.
Well, let's call them for real this time then, and just let's get the.
I can't.
Sean, is there anything you want to promote? Sean, are you on Cameo?
I am not on Cameo. I actually turned Cameo down because I thought it was going to make me feel really bad having to set a price.
I'm in the same boat. They were emailing me a lot at one point. I think they just went on Twitter and.
I don't know. I mean, you can make money from it. I don't see.
You guys are
I don't think
employed.
there's
though.
anything-
For me, it's just like,
I could use extra money. I just don't think anybody's going to get it. Like, that's the thing. It'll make me feel like what Sean was saying. Setting a price for a phone call is weird. And then when nobody wants it, it makes you feel even worse.
Right.
Exactly. Like, because if I have to decide how much I'm worth, I don't want to be too cocky. So then I'd set my price for like $3.
Right.
And
Then
You know
waste
what?
money.
I ended up jacking my price up.
how
It
much are
was-
you?
At first, I was like, sure, for $15, I'll say hi to someone or whatever. And then I just found it during the pandemic to be exhausting because I felt like I had to like put on mascara or
A shirt.
or they want a tarot reading, and then I'm doing a tarot reading. So now it's $30.
That's reasonable.
Oh, see, that's reasonable,
There's-
especially like if you're providing a service like tarot card reading. See, me, I'd be like, "What's up, Fatso?" Just-
There's a
Sean,
guy.
we've got
My
to teach
catchphrase.
tarot.
Yeah.
Sean should do tarot reading.
Oh, I'll do a tarot. Maybe I'll do tarot readings.
I've got my cards right here, actually.
But I mean, I want to do the readings, and I don't without ever learning how it works and just having the cards and being like, "Uh-oh, looks like you got the soccer skeleton."
Sean, should I draw a card for you?
Sean, do you want
What?
do you want Lizzy to pull a card for you?
Oh no.
Nuh-uh. I've had too much death this year. I want to stay away from any sorcery or witchcraft.
Okay.
What was
Gotcha.
it though? Tell us after he hangs up.
Okay.
No, you can tell me.
It's
you
too
can tell
late.
me.
It's too
Is
late.
it-
She already got the card.
already- black magic's already in
you're
the air.
already doomed. It's already put the hex on you or whatever.
Yeah, what is it? Is it the three little choir boys?
No, it's 9 of Swords, which does denote kind of like sleepless nights, kind of stressed out a little bit.
Oh,
Well,
big time.
I'm gonna say
so stressed out.
Can I just take a guess as to why Sean's stressed out? Sean has been unemployed for
Yeah.
almost a full work week for the first time in the past decade. So he's very
You are a bully.
He's very worried about his future in show business writing because it's going on 72 hours that he hasn't had an offer for 5 jobs at once.
You are a bully. You
That-
are a bully. You know what?
Is there a bully
I'm only
tarot
gonna do
card?
your podcast 10 more times.
Wait, pull one for Brendan.
Okay,
Oh, boy.
Brendan.
Where's that truck coming from? Is that Lizzy or
Oh.
Sean?
That's me. I'm backing up.
Wait,
Sit down.
Sean, you already got a job as a truck driver. You'll
Brendan.
get a new job.
Brendan,
that
you
looks
got
good.
Ace of Pentacles, which is
A devil.
see
king.
this hamburger helper
Yeah.
hand coming out of nowhere?
Yeah.
New opportunity coming your way.
Oh,
Ooh,
I need
that's
that.
a good one. Okay, wait.
So-
What about
I
me?
think she got me and Sean's mixed up.
I know.
I think that one's for Sean.
Wait, what
'Cause
about
he's,
me?
He's
I want
driving
one-
a truck. He's writing for shows. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Raymanda. Oh my God.
That better be good.
Raymanda, you're going to be very charitable soon.
Yes.
See this? 6 of Pentacles, very much of the earth. You're giving
a
to
Libra.
people, you're feeding people. Are you still breastfeeding?
Yeah.
Okay, that might be it. Because
Oh,
it's
then that's
feeding
it. Yeah.
people.
That's gumming up the works, the breastfeeding.
I make breakfast and lunch and dinner for my children.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, I have a thing of cards here. Do you want me to pull them?
Yeah.
Pull it, Sean.
yeah.
All right, I'll do Brendan first. He has a Shohei Ohtani,
What's that?
which a classic two-way baseball player. He hits and pitches.
Oh, yeah, that's great. I can do that.
Yeah.
He's got baseball cards.
So like
I
a
got baseball
utility
cards.
player. You-
That's my bit. I have baseball cards.
That's
Okay,
great.
wait. What's my
You know
who's
what?
my player?
Yeah, okay, do one for A-Train.
Babe Ruth. Maybe that'd be good.
Oh, you wish you got Babe Ruth.
Well, that's
Oh,
the
you did
fattest
get Babe
baseball
Ruth.
player.
I did. He's the best in the world.
You got Babe. It means you're going to eat 9 hot dogs tomorrow.
I'll eat it at the farm. I'll eat hot dogs at the farm.
I like that Sean just has like a Babe Ruth playing card in a shoebox, like a $42,000 card or whatever.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's,
Sean, can I get one too?
It's $4 million. I don't know what's that. Oh yeah, okay. Do Lizzy now. No, he's
okay.
in Salou.
And for Lizzy got The Kid, Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh, that's a good one.
The Kid. It's a good one. It means he had a positive week at the Comedy Works, and I still think you should really call the Comedy Works.
Call them and ask for comments.
Yeah.
Comment
Maybe
cards.
we'll hang
Do they
up.
do that anywhere? Comment cards?
I don't think they
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
comedy
they do
shows?
comment cards at all places.
Well,
like
I don't
that.
think they did it there.
Oh yeah, they do, Liz.
But-
They're on every table.
But
'Cause that's-
I would like to actually promote Theo Von's new special on Netflix. Check it out. The only joke that wasn't racist is one about how he looks like a guy who would have matches.
Who would have matches?
Yeah, that's what Netflix chose to promote him with.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Well, you know how he has like a mullet? I think that's why it's like a classic looks like joke.
Yeah. So he looks like he would have matches for like a cigarette, but not
like-
even a lighter.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
like
so
how
trashy.
like Brendan kind of looks like if Guy Fieri was bi, like a bi Fieri.
Did you hear that, Aaron? Did we get that recorded?
Woo! You look like a Guy Fieri.
Did we get that on tape where Sean O'Connor just called me Bi Fieri as an insult? Well, maybe you won't be getting a job so soon, Sean.
Sean, would
Don't
you
cancel
ever?
me.
What would it take for you to hire me? What would I have to prove to you?
Who, Brendan?
Me.
No, Lizzy.
And not even as a writer in any job.
Oh, you're hired. If I ever have hiring ability again, you're hired.
Okay.
Wait, well, what about me?
You're hired too,
Yes.
Brendan.
I don't
gonna
want a
need
job.
To see a package.
I don't. Yeah. I'm done. I'm not even
My
trying to
packet
get
is all
jobs anymore.
recipes.
That would be funny.
Would that get someone hired, do you think, Sean, if somebody turned in a packet and it's just like 50 recipes?
I think like if you were if someone was writing for like Guy's Grocery Games, absolutely.
So you don't think that that type
irony.
of humor doesn't get people hired?
No, I definitely think a sense of humor gets people hired. I don't know. It depends on who's actually reading
Yeah.
the packets. Like, Norm Macdonald famously got hired on the Dennis Miller Show for just submitting one joke.
Oh, okay. I mean, well, in
These
my
success
experience,
stories.
in my experience, nobody reads the packets though. Nobody's ever read one of my packets.
Yeah.
No, they read them. As somebody who has had to read so many packets, you read them. The problem is, truly, all the packets are so similar.
Yeah.
So a recipe might actually stand out. Like, oh, this person is either super funny where they did a packet of recipes, or they sent their recipes by accident.
Right.
Either
Do you
way,
know
though, it's intriguing.
every book on how to write a college essay is like, try something unique, like writing it as a recipe.
Ooh, that you know what? I'm gonna say recipes will get you hired.
Well,
Let's try it.
That was my point, like, because that's kind of the, the type of like, that's the sensibility that I defer to with like, yeah, like if there's a packet for like, some comedian, Comedy Central is giving some comedian their like form of a talk show. And, like, yeah, I would err more towards a joke packet because I know everybody's getting the same. I know everybody's basically doing the same thing, but I feel like sending in like recipes or just like insane jokes to stand out doesn't really work. In
Brendan's sending a stevia packet for James Corden.
See, that would be good.
Well, I'd like to point out that my packet for James Corden gave them a couple really popular bits that they were doing.
Carpool karaoke.
Oh, really?
The mouse?
What?
Did you pitch carpool karaoke?
No, but the crosswalk musical thing I feel like was lifted from my packet. They just tweaked it a little.
I mean, I was in the room when that was pitched, and I'm just saying, your name didn't come up.
Well, why would it? He stole my idea.
Well, it wasn't pitched by him.
Okay.
It was pitched
by you?
It was pitched by my dear friend Ian Carmel.
And he didn't have access to any packets to scroll through when he couldn't think of ideas?
No. No.
That's what they do at Saturday Night Live.
Weird.
Yeah, listen, here's how you know Ian's not a joke thief. Joe Rogan has never accosted him before.
Oh, yeah.
I pitched drunk driving.
Yeah, I see. That's kind of the same.
I came up with carpool karaoke, but I never wrote it down anywhere or told anybody about it.
You thought about people singing in a car?
I thought
You're
about
like
it.
that?
I was driving in the car once singing. I thought this would be good on TV. So I came
Because
up
of
with it.
my
Honestly, you were
life
right, and so were they.
Well, if you say that the crosswalk thing wasn't stolen, I mean, I'm not one to throw those accusations around willy-nilly, but I do feel like the similarities between that and what I had in my packet are just really undeniable.
Lizzy was going to say something.
I was just gonna say I pitched carpool karaoke.
Oh, carpal tunnel.
See, that, I like that. That's a twist on something we all know. I would also say skunk driving is fun. I don't know what it is, but I think it's a fun title.
It's like a skunk. Like you just have the skunk in the car.
Yeah, or like it's like cash cab, but the cab smells terrible.
Well, I think here's an idea for skunk driving: is you have a skunk in your car.
Yeah.
And you have to get from point A to point B without setting the skunk off.
Right, without it spraying you. Right. And you can't, and it's like walking around like it's set up so it can like kind of walk around the car, and it's like coming at you and sniffing you and shit, and you just can't like make it mad.
Well, and you can't probably like, if you hit bumps, too many bumps, it might go
It'll
off.
spray it. I don't know.
Have you guys been skunked before?
No, but I smell it every now and then. When I lived in Santa Barbara, I smelled skunk a lot.
I used to smell it a lot more in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
What's that, Liz?
I got skunked, and it felt like there was an onion growing inside my body.
Oh God.
Well, I got to
feel like it's coming from.
I thought you can smell yourself when you get skunked.
Oh, you can. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be able to smell yourself?
Maybe because it's so strong.
Yeah, it's so strong. Because like I have a friend who his first day of school, his dog got sprayed by a skunk, and the dog rubbed like himself all over his school clothes, and he couldn't smell him like that. He smelled like a skunk because everything his dog smelled like a skunk.
Yeah.
And then for like the entire year, he was known as the smelly kid at school.
That's rough. I hope our kids don't ever stumble into something like that. Because it's just like one bad minute of one day just defines your entire person, like, the way you're viewed at school.
I feel like I didn't really ever know anybody like that who was known as a certain type of person. Like
but that's because you grew up in Santa Barbara.
I grew up in Burbank.
She grew up in Burbank, but yeah, it's not New Jersey. It's not Philly.
It's not mean, right? Where everyone's mean.
Like, I mean, it's the only time people were nice. There was a kid who had cancer, but the teacher had the principal when the kid was out of school because he was like getting cancer treatment, I assume. And this was like 5th grade, 4th grade, or no, maybe 6th or 7th. I don't know. Maybe like 6th grade. And the principal had to like come into our class and basically threaten and scream at everyone. Like, if one person makes fun of this fucking kid, you're dead. You're fucking done. Because she knew it was a bunch of animals, and they're like, this kid's going to look fucked up. If one person like makes fun of him, I'll fucking kill you personally.
Oh my God.
There was a kid at my school who was enrolled, who like he was a freshman when I was a senior, and he enrolled into the school and never went because he did die of cancer. Mm-hmm. And we had a whole like memorial at the school for this kid that no one had ever met. But a bunch of students just kept like heckling like the principal while he was like doing this speech about this child who died, and that's just like what I grew up in.
Oh God,
everyone's a piece of shit.
See, that's what I feel like. People are trying to be more sensitive now. Like, people are so far compensating for that kind of behavior that we are
not in Philly, not in Jersey. They're still exactly the same there.
You think so?
Yeah.
I
don't think there's no woke. There's no evolution going on in Philadelphia.
just human
or Philadelphia
kindness
in general.
No?
Yeah, that's not. There's certain areas. There's a couple pockets, a few square blocks maybe, where there's some like
nice
decent
and
people.
thoughtful.
But for the most part, you're gonna get really teased. That's a funny thing to put into. Not to get into like some kind of script symposium, but like a memorial for a kid that nobody met is one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
Oh yeah, it was wild. I knew enough not to be mean, but a few of my friends were saying shitty things, and I was high-fiving them underneath.
I mean, I will always, secretly enjoy like the craziest, most inappropriate behavior. Oh, go ahead.
I've never told this story before, but it truly made, like, it was like a formative moment in my entire life. I went on a religious retreat with my school, and, like, the religious retreat was, like, all the people who had gone on it before have, like, they tell, like, their horrible stories. And, like, one kid talked about, like, he was a very big guy whose name was, like, Big Blank. And I don't want to say his name because he's still alive.
Big
but
J.
he tried to kill
Okerson?
himself.
Was it Big J. Okerson?
No.
It was not Big J. It was not Big J, but it's similar.
Yeah.
But anyway, he told the story about how he tried to hang himself.
Oh, God.
And then this kid Chris just yelled out, "Why didn't it work?"
I mean, that's just great. That's like,
Is it though?
in hindsight,
I don't think that's
it's
great at all. That's a terrible thing to say.
It was a different time back then.
For 40 more minutes of this episode, visit patreon.com/worldrecordpodcast.
World record!
For 40 more minutes of this episode, visit patreon.com/worldrecordpodcast.
World record!
Patreon.com/worldrecordpodcast.
World